Every child deserves to be loved fairly. Whether they are the eldest, the youngest, a son, or a daughter, every child needs to receive fair love from their parents. However, sometimes, unintentionally, parents may show unequal affection among their children. This not only impacts the child who feels treated unfairly but can also have negative effects on the favored child. This article will explore why parents may find it difficult to avoid favoritism, the harms of discrimination, and how we can create a more harmonious family environment. Let's dive in to better understand the importance of fairness in parenting. Do parents unintentionally show favoritism among their children? Imagine sitting among a group of parents when someone asks, "Have you ever loved one child more than another?" Most would laugh and quickly answer, "Of course not. A child is a child. How could we be biased?" But is it really that simple? Although parents always try to treat their children fairly, sometimes the affection they show is not entirely equal. You might unintentionally pay more attention to the eldest because they accompanied you through tough times when the family struggled. Or you might spoil the youngest, thinking they're still little and need extra care. Sometimes, you feel proud and favor the child who excels academically, while being stricter with the one who struggles. In some families, parents may unintentionally compensate more for a child they perceive as less fortunate, or differentiate between sons and daughters based on outdated beliefs. A survey conducted on netmoms.com with 2.672 mothers revealed a thought-provoking reality. More than 400 mothers admitted they favored their sons twice as much as their daughters. Over 22% said they were more likely to forgive their sons' mistakes. Whereas if their daughters made the same mistake, they would punish them, sometimes even more harshly. Why? Many explained that boys are naturally more active and mischievous, so damaging things is considered normal, while girls are expected to be gentle and well-behaved, and should be corrected immediately when they err. In other cases, parents may side more with the troublemaker child, thinking they will struggle more in life and need more support. The well-behaved, successful one can manage on their own. As a result, the naughty child is often excused for their mistakes, while the well-behaved child is heavily criticized just for disappointing the parents. These seemingly harmless actions can leave long-lasting scars on a child's heart. What wounds does favoritism leave behind? Now, let's take a closer look at the effects of favoritism within the family. Scientists have proven that parental discrimination among siblings can cause serious psychological problems. A study conducted in Boston, USA, involving about 300 mother-child relationships showed that children living in families with favoritism were more prone to stress. Furthermore, siblings in such families often felt jealous, resentful, and less close to each other. For the child who is treated unfairly, negative emotions can pile up. They may feel inferior, insecure, or even harbor resentment towards their siblings. Some children become rebellious, intentionally defying their parents as a form of revenge. Others feel isolated and abandoned within their own home, leading them to withdraw from family life. Sadly, even into adulthood, some of these children carry lingering hurt, feeling secretly gratified when the once favored sibling encounters difficulties, a way of subconsciously healing old wounds. Meanwhile, the favored child isn't necessarily lucky either. Excessive pampering can cause a child to become selfish, arrogant, and believe they are entitled to everything they have. Such children often fail to appreciate their parents' sacrifices, resist sharing or helping others, and may even try to control those around them without regard for others' feelings. Another concerning issue is the difference in treatment between sons and daughters. In some families, boys are given more freedom under the belief that girls must be graceful, diligent, and know how to manage a household, while boys just need to be strong enough to shoulder big responsibilities. But think about it. if a boy isn't taught from a young age to share household responsibilities, care for his siblings, or look after his loved ones? How can he develop good habits and a sense of responsibility when he grows up? A boy who doesn't learn to appreciate small gestures will find it difficult to become a man who can care for and lead a family. How can we love our children fairly? Imagine your family as a garden, with each child as a young tree. If you only water one tree and neglect the others, the garden will never thrive. Fair love doesn't mean treating every child identically, because each child has their own unique personality and needs. What matters is that you listen, understand, and provide the right kind of attention to each child, ensuring no one feels neglected. Start by reflecting on how you treat your children. Are you unintentionally favoring one because they perform well, behave nicely, or resemble you more? Are you imposing different expectations based on gender? Try putting yourself in each child's shoes and ask, if I were this child, would I feel equally loved? Finally, foster a family environment where children are encouraged to love and support each other. Promote sharing, kindness, and teamwork during both good times and challenges. When children feel fairly loved by their parents, they grow up with open hearts, appreciating both their family and the world around them. Remember, every child is a precious gift. Loving them fairly not only helps them grow into emotionally healthy individuals but also builds a happy family where every member feels valued and belongs.